Okay, so we're going to be talking about the top 10 supplements to improve sleep. So the first one is going to be Inositol. The active ingredient is called Inositol. And typically this is dosed at anywhere from 2 to 3 grams, either in the evening, depending on how it affects you. I actually get energy from this during the day, but then I sleep really good at night. So I actually take 2 to 3 grams at 7 a.m. and 2 to 3 grams again at 11 a.m. So I actually like to dissolve the powder in my mouth. I feel like it works much better. When you do that, the bioavailability is better. It seems to activate the brain better for both energy and sleep at night. Now, when actual people have taken this and sent me their sleep data, this has been shown to actually increase deep sleep anywhere from 1 to 3 hours on a fairly consistent basis. So this is probably the number one supplement where I would say 8 to 9 out of 10 people see a very significant improvement in their sleep when they take this. Now, it did take me about 2 weeks at 3 grams twice a day to actually get that sleep benefit. So it may not happen right away. So this is something that you can take in the day or in the evening / at night, depending on how it affects you. So this is kind of like trial and error. Test it out. Some people get a really big calming effect from it. And so, it's best for them to take it in the evening. Whereas some people, like myself, get a ton of energy, probably because caffeine coffee depletes inositol. And so, during that time, I was a really big coffee drinker. And so when I started taking inositol, I got a tremendous amount of energy, probably because I was depleted in it. So it really just depends on how it affects you. The next best supplement I would say would be magnesium glycinate. So this is probably the best form of magnesium to help with sleep. Usually, again, depending on how it affects you, if it gives you a very big calming effect, somewhere between 200 and 400 milligrams 1 hour before bed. For me, I actually get energy from magnesium. So I take magnesium at a somewhat lower dose twice a day. Like with breakfast and with lunch. So anywhere from like 100 to 200 milligrams twice a day. Some people will get a ton of energy during the day from it, but then they'll sleep better at night. So I'm the person that takes things a lot of times in the day, both of these, where I get energy in the day from them, but then I sleep better at night. Whereas some people, they really like to take these like in the evening because it provides a big calming effect for them. So again, trial and error for those two. The next supplement that helps with sleep, this actually should be taken about an hour before bed. You can take this during the day too. I actually take about 9 grams of glycine per day for collagen, optimal collagen health. But for sleep, glycine at about 3 grams an hour before bed. There's been at least a couple studies showing that improves how fast you can fall asleep, improves the quality of your sleep, and improves like daytime performance. And so this is because glycine decreases core body temperature. And so our body needs to fall by like 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit for us to fall asleep. So that's how glycine helps to improve basically falling asleep. The next supplement would be L-theanine, anywhere from 200 to 400 milligrams, typically an hour before bed, but you can take this also during the day. A lot of people combine theanine with caffeine to kind of offset the jittery effect. So it really just kind of depends on how this affects you. So some people take it during the day and in the evening, or some people just take it in the evening / at night. The next supplement most people know about is melatonin. Really somewhere between 1 and 6 milligrams, 1 to 2 hours before bed can help with improving sleep quality. The next supplement is 5-HTP. This is actually the precursor to serotonin, so this is also good for mood as well. Usually the most typical study dose is 100 milligrams, and this is usually dosed 30 to 60 minutes before bed. GABA, this is a relaxing, calming neurotransmitter. The typical doses are 100 to 200 milligrams, but sometimes it's given as high as 750 milligrams, usually 30 to 60 minutes before bed. These sometimes are also dosed during the day, but they have a calming effect. So you got to really, understand if this has a really big calming effect, then you want to really stick more closer to the bedtime dosing. Okay, and then some calming herbs, which definitely you want to stick to 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, would be valerian root at 300 to 600 milligrams, about 30 minutes before bed. Lemon balm at 300 to 600 milligrams, about 30 minutes before bed. And then also passion flower, somewhere between 200 and 500 milligrams, 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. And then as a bonus, apigenin, which a natural source of apigenin is chamomile tea, anywhere from 5 to 25 milligrams, somewhere between 30 and 60 minutes before bed. So those are the most evidence-based supplements to help with sleep.